We chose to review the video physics app, which can track object movements and calculate velocity, x and y position, and acceleration. One flaw of the app is that it costs $4.99. In addition, in the video you're watching right now, you'll see us try to track a tennis ball being thrown. We found that small objects like tennis balls did not work to be tracked, and various points in the screen would be randomly selected, so there was no calculations or acceleration or velocities that were calculated from the video. How the video is tracked is that a tracker is placed over the object, and then based on that, the color and shape of the object, the video can track where that object is later within the time and track its position, x and y. In this next video, you'll see us kicking a soccer ball, which proved that the app does work when the object changes direction. One thing we noticed about this video and the process of tracking it was that at times the object will get lost, and we believe that that is due to the fact that the object was multicolored. So we definitely realized that a solid object helps the tracking process and accuracy. Here you'll see the process in slow motion, and it will successfully track the object. Next, we're showing you a video of the object exiting and re-entering the screen, and in this case the object is lost and can't be tracked after it first exits the screen, so that's definitely one flaw that we found. Next, we also noticed that when using a non-spherical object, the app could not really track it. In the video you're watching now, you'll see a cone being thrown, and the cone rotated, so there was never a stable or spherical object remaining constant, which made it pretty much impossible to track. In the next video you'll see us attempt to throw two basketballs at the same time and track both of their movements happening at the same time. So we found that this was unsuccessful, and that only one movement at each time period could be tracked. So we could get, say, the beginning of one movement and the end of the second basketball's path, but not both at the same time. And also we noticed that doing this to object tracking and calculations threw off our graphs, so that was definitely a con. Now on the screen you'll see x and y values and measuring devices provided by the app to get and provide an accurate scale for the videos. So you define how large in real life a pixel on the screen is. Now on the screen you'll see graphs shown. The app can provide users with 5 different types of graphs. The first being x and y position, the second being x position versus time, the third being y position versus time, the fourth being x velocity versus time, and the fifth being y velocity versus time. These graphs provide visuals of the data that the app provides you. As you can see in the video, we successfully tracked a basketball being shot. I mean, occasionally, as you saw, there's a point that's off, but in the videos, it tracked, especially along the solid background. But as you notice, it's inconsistent after it changes direction, because after it hit the rim in the second video, it stopped tracking. Now you'll see us try to throw the ball, just toss it up on a multicolored background. As you can see, the panels are multiple shades of brown and lighter browns, and then also the basketball is a similar color. So we definitely noticed that some of these trials that we performed with similar colors were definitely harder to track, and we'd have to do it frame by frame, so the app could not just automatically track it after we selected the object in the first frame. In these cases, as you can see, it takes a long time to do frame by frame, but at times it's necessary to find the measurements in some videos. Here's another example of how much more successful and easy it is to use when there's a solid color background that differentiates in color from the color of the object. We ran most of our trials and videos that we showed multiple times, usually 2 times, for accuracy and just to make sure that it wasn't a fluke and it was consistent. In this last clip, we show you how the app can track multiple movements at different times. So, for example, the basketball was shot and its first path was tracked, and then it was shot again and its second path was tracked. And both paths showed up on the screen and in graphs. Overall, we thought the app is very useful for the class, especially when performing experiments, and we'd recommend it.